Emotional video in the style of John Lewis' Christmas Adverts shows Sunderland family come together following difficult 2020. A touching John Lewis Adverts style video shows a Sunderland grandmother who lost her husband earlier this year reunite with family online. Grandson JayCLife filmed and edited the emotional 1.5-minute video, which shows his grandmother Isabelle Charlton receiving a Macbook for Christmas, which means she can reunite with family the lockdown has separated her from. The short film, which is inspired by retailer John Lewis' annual Christmas advert, also pays tribute to Jay's grandfather, Ronald Charlton, who died in June. Thousands of people have already watched the video on YouTube, which is accompanied with the song We'll Meet Again, as 21-year-old Jay hopes to capture a ray of happiness in such a dark year. The film shows a special delivery, a laptop, being dropped off at the grandmother's door, who then finds her entire family waiting for her on the screen. After chatting with the whole family, the camera pans out to show a picture of Isabelle with husband of more than 60 years, Ronald Charlton, with the heartbreaking caption, "Not everyone made it through this year. Stay connected to those who have." 88-year-old Ronald was described as a big figure in his community. Jay, who works as a nurse for the NHS, said,
"Yeah, he'd helped to build the playground equipment for East Aaron Primary School and like some benches and this like big ship thing. So yeah, everyone in our local pub knew him and everyone would ask after him and would ask him for help with stuff. And you knew without hesitation the next day he'd be there with his toolkit. He was retired and fit him well and still like up and dancing at 88. Before the first lockdown he was okay, but as it started he slowly deteriorated and he went from like 100 miles an hour to like 0.
The former shipwright died from possible effects asbestos had on his lungs, his family said. Jay says the video features his sister Hannah Collins and fiancé James Murphy, Auntie Sandra and Uncle Cole, Sister Abby Corrigan, with husband Richie and their daughter Darcy, his parents Terry and Eddie Collins, and cousin Philippa Lee and her husband Craig. Although no one is named in the video except little Darcy, as Jay says he wanted to capture what's been going on for millions of people this year.
Yeah, we filmed it before the second lockdown like even was a thing. And me and my family were just talking about Christmas and New Year and how we always have these like really big plans and stuff. And I usually do like a little small video of old footage, and I wanted to make something like new. So the John Lewis advert came up because I made these videos. I thought I'd give it a go to do something in that style. Yeah, I didn't expect it to take it off as well as it did. Like it was just meant to be like a little small family video in that, and you know, I get a few comments here, maybe 100 or so like views and that, but literally like within 4 days it blew up to over like 25,000 views. Like that's the most I've ever got on any of my channels. Like that's the biggest thing I've ever done, and it was just like a little side project for a laugh. I've had some lovely comments off people saying like it's brought tears to their eyes. I think the message comes off correctly. Like after the year we've all had, it can relate to so many people.
John Lewis may be amongst the last Christmas advert giants to release the 2020 offering, but there are still plenty of ads out there now to get us in the festive mood.